This is my typical situation, like this. Hang out a little bit, checking the Instagram, having a break. This is very authentic. And it's really comfy. You have to try out at home. You don't need a sofa anymore, a couch. You just can use, if you have enough raw denim around.
When I wake up in the morning light, I pull on my jeans and I feel alright. I pull my blue jeans on, I pull my old blue jeans on.
My name is Ruedi Karrer, the founder of the Jeans Museum of Heaviest Fadings in Zürich, Switzerland. I'm also called the Swiss Jeans Freak.
It's the weekend and I know that you're free, so pull on your jeans and come on out with me.
I started this little museum in 2001 because I got raw denim addicted in 1973 when we received the first clothing donation parcel in a remote little alpine village where I grew up. And since then I had in my mind to collect heavy faded raw denim, and I want to show people the power of natural denim evolution. I have now almost 14,000 jeans and denim jackets collected over the last 43 years. We never had jeans when I was young. We just had the brown corduroy pants, like seen here. And after we received the clothes donation parcel, with 2 jeans, there was a big fight of me and my brothers who want to get them in 1973. Since then I was hooked up completely on denim, and I started collecting worn out jeans because I realized that with wearing jeans a long time you get nice beautiful fadings or denim evolution. And later I realized that on the whole world, even if this is a very common and everybody is wearing jeans, there is no brand independent jeans museum in the whole world. So I was thinking I want to do this. When I moved out of my family place, then I stopped washing my jeans because I loved more to preserve the original raw denim tone, so this is never washed. I think the jeans, they deserve, especially the faded jeans, they deserve eternal life. So if there is old jeans, I mean there are many more here. Even if it's worn out, it's a part of a life of the person who was wearing it. So I could never throw away old worn out jeans, no matter how many holes they have or whatever. This is a sample when I was wearing my last jeans, the Ironheart 25 ounce. This was the jeans which I was wearing the longest period. They're just 10 days missing for 1,000 wear days, so it's 990 wear days now. It's still never washed. So you can also see a little bit the oversized wearing. You can see the pattern of them. Some honeycombs, some holes of course. And you can also see the big difference between the dark blue indigo color tone and the sharp whiter lines developed by a lot of bicycling. And even typically the cracks, when you never wash jeans, the denim fabric stays stiff with the starch in it, and so if you never wash your jeans, it will break a little bit earlier. And to prevent this, I wear them oversized, so to extend the life a little bit. Now these jeans is too ugly, so I have to switch now for a new jeans for my office pants. It is a young Dutch label, BDD jeans. As you can see, I want to keep one new and compare it later with the one I'm wearing. I can't wait to see the difference, the change of them. This was 2011 to 2013. This was 2009 to 2011. Was my denim jeans, very smelly and ugly. I was wearing them a lot. You can even, beside my cowboy fading, you can see the denim evolution on my back pocket. It's from my many flyers I'm distributing to people when I see people with raw denim on the street. If they have time, I try to sensibilize them and tell them, okay, you have a special raw denim, whatever. Sometimes I ask them which brand they are wearing if I'm not recognizing it. And I'm telling them that whatever you do, just wear it as long as possible, but never throw them away. So this is my little message, and I'm giving them a little leaflet, and perhaps there is a little chance that a few years later somebody is still keeping this in mind and is calling me up or sending them. We have some different items here. A big Smith denim jacket from the 70s USA. That's me when I was young. So a nice African man made this for me. This was an important programmer working in the Swiss National Bank. He was allowed only to enter the back entrance. They had to allow him to work with this in the 80s. Now probably not possible anymore. Here is a little wall of Lee jeans, and on this side on Levi's. It's mostly from the 70s, 80s. And here the upper part from the 60s. It was always used for working on construction sites or farming. So it's the authentic workwear function of these clothes. This is the oldest item. It's a Carhartt duck pants with the old logo. It's from the end 20s, early 30s. In some rusty areas, but still a sort of nice condition. This is from a cowboy, United States, Rocky Mountain area, and I got them luckily more than 10 years ago. They are Levi's jeans from the 80s, and it's worn by the same person, what you can see on the Denim Evolution. The knife put in the front pocket bag. You can see this in a good way, that it must have been worn by the same person. Put the legs into the cowboy boots, you can see this as well. Yeah, then you see the exactly. If I would have 1,000 legs, I would wear all this stuff every day. Some spare legs.
So what about this one?
This is a Lee Storm Rider denim jacket from the mid-60s. I was wearing it for more than 7 years, every winter season. And you can see some strong denim evolution and some ugly crusty parts. That's from too much sweating when I was on ski tours, or some wet snow is coming there because it's never washed and it's quite smelly now. You can see the old blanket lining style, and you also see the typical creases line, what I like hell, the Union Made label. And this is one of my top favorite denim jackets. I have probably about 300 lined and 300 unlined Lee denim jackets from the 60s and early 70s. But we haven't sorted out everything. We just have sorted out 2,000 of the 14,000 items. And I estimate that will be also biggies will be 500-600 probably, perhaps even more. I hopefully will find this out when I have time to finish sorting out everything for the inventory. Can you see me? This is the little storage room of the Jeans Museum. This is about 4 meters high, usually 11 boxes stapled up with 12,000 jeans and denim jackets. This part is still to be sorted out, and this part from here is already sorted. So a lot of work to do. I would be happy if this could be realized in a bigger space. Perhaps if there is enough space, I would also create a raw denim bed to hang out there, or a raw denim lounge or whatever, or a heavy faded lounge. So I have many ideas in my head, but I need the space first. Just the newest donation added to the Jeans Museum. I'm so proud and happy to have them. Thanks, Leonard.